I didn't expect you to say that.
Hey, Terence, congratulations right down in front here. Do you think this was your best performance?
No, I wouldn't say that.
No? How do you critique yourself?
I did good, but at times, I let Shawn work when I could have been working with him, but I just gave him the confidence to keep doing what he was doing at times. But I feel like, Jeff Horn, Felix Diaz's performances was better than tonight.
Interesting. He said, in trying to describe you, he said there's no other way to describe Terence than different. When you hear somebody refer to you as different, what do you think they refer to that way, talking about you like that?
Well, I think they refer to my versatility and my ability to adjust. And not only adjust, but adjust in a way where, I take away their strength and, make it their weaknesses.
And my last question for you, obviously you're becoming a free agent. Bob said if he would talk to you about individual fights. He mentioned Spence, he mentioned Josh Taylor. Is there any individual fight out there that appeals to you more than others? And secondly, when do you make the decision? How do you kind of go through it and come up with your decision?
Well, I'm pretty sure my decision is made already. Bob couldn't secure me the Spence fight when I was with him. So how you gonna secure me the Spence fight when I'm not with him? So, I'm moving forward with my career right now, and I wish everybody the best.
Nice. That's what's up. Work time.
Hey, Terence, straight back. Congratulations on your victory. My question for you is, I know you were informed that Spence was here. They showed him up on the screen. He didn't stop Shawn Porter the way you did. His other losses against top guys, Calbrook and Thurman, were also about close decision. Can you tell me about your thoughts about not only being the winner of the fight, but doing it in a manner in which those other guys that were at the top of the division did not do? You did it in a very spectacular way.
Well, you gotta understand, it's been a long time coming. Everybody was downgrading the level of competition that I was fighting and said I'm not fighting nobody and this and that and that. And but today, I got the opportunity to fight another top welterweight, as y'all said, and it showed today. It showed that the guys that I was fighting, they wasn't no pushovers, there wasn't no walkovers. Y'all might didn't know them because their name wasn't highly out there like the rest of our names, but they was talented fighters. They was undefeated fighters. They was hungry. They didn't have nothing to lose. They never lost before, so they don't know how to lose. But a lot of people, they criticize them and they see how I win, and they down talk them and they bash them and say, oh, well, he's not fighting nobody. Well, today I fought somebody and the same thing happened.
But how did you feel that you were the guy that knocked him out and those guys couldn't?
Well, it's the same, with anybody else. I was beating undefeated fighters. I was the first person to stop them and, make them look the way they did, and they never looked at the same after, and people will call them washed up and say, oh, well, they not this, they not that. But have you seen anybody do Kelbrook the way that I did?
Nope.
And lastly, it was close on the scorecards. One point, I believe, on two of the cards, you were ahead on all three. In your mind, I felt like it was a close fight. I think a lot of guys at ringside did. How did you feel it was in the ring? How close did you think it was?
I didn't think it was close at all, to tell you the truth. I was out there, doing what I wanted to do, and once I got the look that it was close, I had to turn it up in that round, and that's when I got the stoppage.
Now, Terence, James Weller, Boxing Tools. Talk about that adjustment to go southpaw pretty much in the second and third round and catching Shawn Porter with those counters.
Well, Shawn Porter, he was just trying to land that overhand right, and I seen that I can catch him in between that shot. And the southpaw stance would be the best shot to catch him with.
Nice.
Terence, after a while where you were, done with the Spence fight, but From what you said to Bob, and just now, it sounds like you might want that fight once more. Do you want that fight still? And if it takes having to go to PBC, will you do that?